Hi, good evening. My name is Chika Tanae Reeves, and I am in Communications Class 101. And today I am going to do a informative speech. Informative speech meaning giving you information about a subject. This is my speech, and I will going to do it on camera. Today is 8/3/2019. Here you go. The name of this informative speech is An Average Guide to Being a Celebrity. Celebrities. Many people long for the opportunity to be among the rich and wealthy. 20 years ago, being in the spotlight felt like a distant dream. That could only happen to the lucky people that were born with an extraordinary talent. Some were even luckier to be brought up within wealthy families, resulting in an automatic hand given right to be famous. Today, social media has changed this. Now, any smuck with access to the internet can become known by millions of people within 24-hour span. We live in a time that connects narcissistic media to a large masses, resulting in a digital footprint that can be changed someone's life in the blink of an eye. This is what we call meme culture. The word meme was developed by Richard Dawkins in his 1976 book, The Selfish Genre, to clarify the manner of which social data speech. Internet memes are a subset of the general meme concept specific to the culture and environment of the internet that we experience today. The discovery of the first meme is unknown, so I surveyed a group of coworkers to many to name a meme as far as back as they can remember. The Forever Alone meme was brought up the most, which featured a black and white stick figure with a large neck-like head. Forever Alone in a explosive rage, comic characters who was meant to express despair and disappointment in one's life and was happily embraced to the newly informed meme culture. Meme created a no, excuse me. Nene created a majestic feeling with the viewers that created a feeling of acceptance. It's like an automatic ticket to the cool kids talent if you are able to understand the joke. A counterparty to the traditional Neme is the app formerly known as Vice. The company was acquired by Twitter in October 2012 and blew up meme culture in its entirety. Most Vine consist of complications of short skirts no longer than 6 seconds, providing remedy relief to the viewers. Essentially, it was a live action Nene. Following the app becoming mainstream, countless people used the Vine stardom and started their careers as social media influencers up until up until an app closed in the 2016. Now that you understand some of the history around meme culture origins, I will present you with a more recent one. The Cash Me Outside Girl, aka Bad Baby, or Danielle Bergoli, her correct real name, or if it were using her government name, Danielle Bergoli, some may roll their eyes at the mention of her name. But she is a prime example of how the internet can easily transform you from average to slightly average with a large fan following. Danielle made her debut when she was 13 on the Dr. Phil show in 2016. Danielle's large personality and street-like venture gained her a seat in the spotlight. Danielle is known for her "Cash Me Outside." How about that phrase that blew up on social media? Between trending hashtag on Twitter and her face on every Mimi page you could possibly think of. Danielle took this opportunity to create her own brand featuring herself. Today, at 15 years old, Danielle net worth has risen just from 3 million. Danielle rebranded herself from being Cash Me Outside to adopting her rapper name Bhad Bhabie. There was a lot of bad lash toward this young teen from stating she has no talent and shouldn't be receiving income for being a bad kid. Danielle's primary audience is under the age of 17, which raises concern on how her influencing of our youth. This is nevertheless, she was able to market her bad attitude that intrigued many young fans who now make up 3 million monthly listeners to Spotify. So you may ask, why is this information relevant? When you think about the amount of marketing and PR that went into her image, just from becoming a Mimi is quite astonishing. U.S. companies are even utilizing Mimi as marketing techniques. The job market now consists of the focus solely on the product of Mimi. This is now I am saying Danielle is the person who started it all, but she is a prime example of how anyone can become famous for any reason. Very true. It is all about how you market and brand what makes you. You appealing to an average user and in most cases representing an image that aren't. Instagram has also become a hub of normal people gain fans just from posting and marketing themselves as a brand. So what is the key to fame? Make a Mimi consistently post on Instagram and see where the internet vortex take you. Thank you so much for listening to my informative speech. I very greatly appreciate it. And I will be doing other speeches as well. Thank you. Have a nice night. A good night.